Welcome back to another video. Here is another look at my portfolio, and it's an update for March. We all know that the stock market tanked in March. We're all down. We've all seen red days. Today is the 19th. I'm probably going to upload this tomorrow, but things are a little bit up today. Looking at year to date, my portfolio has gone down 20%. We were up here and now we're down there. So even part of this, whatever I have today, I'm saving for some taxes to pay off. So that number that we see is going to be lower. But pretty much I've rearranged a few things here in my portfolio. But you can see my losses here. It's pretty substantial. So we're all hanging in there. But we're all hanging in tight. But today is definitely an up market. I have a few shares of things, SMST. Don't follow me. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm an idiot. If you guys are watching the Oracle ETF channel, definitely he's running calls. I'm not doing that just yet because I want to pay this whole thing off. And that's going to be my goal, of course, is to pay that loan off. But I have done a few rearranging here. So I got rid of all Yieldmax funds because Yieldmax, it's hard. It's like Yieldmax is eroding. It's paying you out and you're getting taxed on your own money. So you're pretty much just losing money with Yieldmax. At some point when it was sustainable, it was pretty decent being in actual YMAX. But yeah, definitely we just got hit hard. And I have no idea if it's going to even recover. So bought into XET. I bought in while the market was still going down. And we don't even know if we have hit the floor yet. But I'm definitely down on that. But the distributions, I think we're getting like 32 cents a share, which is pretty nice. I also wanted to go into YBTC, get some Bitcoin exposure here. And just looking at the whole chart, I mean, you got some dips. You got this big run up here and a dump down here, a big one coming up again, and then back down. So this has been out for about a year, and it seems like it's an up and down pattern. But if you're able to buy at the bottom and it doesn't keep dropping, I think it's worth a shot. Plus, this is also a weekly payer. This week it's paying 56 cents, I believe. And we'll kind of just see how things look. I just wanted some sort of exposure to Bitcoin. I wanted to get a little bit of a higher yield here just to help pay the bills. Other than that, I'm still holding on to QDTE. I've had this maybe for 4 months. Total return minus $200, but with all the dividends that I have received, actually it's I think I've made $500 off of this still. So even though it's an eroding asset, let's even just see year to date or just max. Yeah, even this thing is like eroding. It has paid itself, but I might jump out of this. But having some sort of that exposure to the NASDAQ is what I'm looking for. But again, the S&P has it. Next thing, I'm just starting to build a little bit of a position in XPay. I'm going to play around with it. There's a few other things that I want to look at. I have SPYI in my other portfolio, and a lot of people have been talking about SPY-T. So, but I think all of these XPay, SPY-T, and SPYI use some sort of return of capital, which will help with the tax distributions and the taxes. But I believe SPY has a lower beta, so it doesn't drop as much. But we'll take a look at that. But been keeping my eye on a few things. SMST, I'm just waiting for it to come back up again. I only have a little bit in there, so not too worried about that. I'm okay to take a loss on that. Been kind of keeping my eye still on NVIDIA because it was a decent payer, but again, I'm trying to stay away from Yieldmax because it's just going to be dropping. So let's take a look so far at the Project Money Machine. So total running costs, I just need a yield to pay that off per month, but of course anything extra would be great. Looking at 2024 with the total dividends here, we have about 18 grand, and of course that is taxed. So I'm just trying to save up for taxes and these dividends to pay for that. And also looking at 2025, so the yield is a lot higher, but I think a lot of it has come from the past months, and I'm only calculating the dividends that were paid for that month itself. I'm going from 5,000 to 6,000, and again into March. I haven't totaled anything yet. I'll total that at the end, but I did pivot and switch into these more of the round hill ETFs. We're gonna see how this month looks, and then the market can still crash next month. So what I'm trying to do is just dollar cost average a little bit of my own money in there, and not even just doing a lump sum, just every week, just buying the dip just a little bit here and there. I notice the market dips a little bit around like Pacific time, like between 9 to 10, sometimes anywhere from even 7 to 10. There's some dips and it goes back up. So again, just trying to, let's open this up. Plan forward is still pay off the loan. I'm not taking any money. I am reinvesting some of it and buying a few shares here and there when it is low. But so far, I've only had maybe XDT and YBTC for maybe 2 or 3 weeks now. And we're just gonna see how that goes. All right, but I'm gonna keep building up my position in those two. Once the taxes are pretty much paid off, I'll probably either start reinvesting a little bit more or using it to pay off the loan. It just depends. Everything is low right now, so I want to just try to buy at a lower price, but again, just dollar cost average at this point, because again, it can drop. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button. Kiss my ass. Goodbye.